Morning, guys. It's like 5 a.m. and it's the final day of competition, so I just thought I'd make a video. I'm gonna get off in a minute because I'm gonna go film the boys getting out of bed and going to the comp. It's Father's Day today as well, so it's quite an emotional day for me. One, because I've not seen Jude for 3 weeks, so that's quite a big thing. But Jake, I think a lot about Jacob on Father's Day, so yeah, tough day, but it's good. It's not the only reason I'm emotional today. Something about this feels like absolute destiny. Like Tom and Luke, like, just feels something's in the fucking air, man. Honestly, something feels like destiny. The whole thing of getting to this point, like this past year with Luke and Tom, is nuts. Like it's been absolutely nuts, and obviously a great day for Tom yesterday. Like one of the most dominant starts to a finals ever in strongman, and Luke's battling to get into that position, those top spots, and he's doing it. And honestly, it just feels like something's happening. And then I had a thought, like, the chances of me getting out here were slim, and I managed to get out here and film this. And then one of the other mad ones is Rory, the guy who's filming it with us. Like, what are the odds that he's out here and had availability and like this particular time? This guy who lives like less than an hour away from the boys in the Scottish Highlands, and he's a filmmaker, a professional filmmaker, talented filmmaker, wanted to be a part of the project, fan of strongman. Like, what's the odds of him being out here? Like, honestly, it feels like there's like an air of like destiny going off. And I mean, look, whatever happens. Don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves here. Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking emotional day. So the first event is log, all fingers and toes and everything crossed. I know they don't need it, but like I just hope. I just hope. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. Let's get downstairs with the boys, and I will update you when I update you.
Let's not sell ourselves short. It's the two strongest men in the world. It'd be highly in Scotland.
Right, it's go time.
The thing that stuck out to me is like the teacher said, "Oh, you're not going to do nothing." That kind of stuff.
One of the biggest reasons this is like really emotional for me is like Luke and Tom are like two of my best mates. Like, you know, there's like a lot, I don't know what it is, like a lot of tension in the air. I know how much this means to them and how much they're putting on the line for this, and I hope it is destiny. Well, it will be destiny. Whatever happens will be destiny.
What you're not going to succeed. Let's not make excuses. Let's get a man up and kind of just move on and get on and do better.
Like, I'm thinking of like Canadian Kush back home, and Dan and Ben and the Stoltmans and Inver Gordon and Simon, and like there's so many people. Like, this means the f***ing world. Let's go. What's going on? You probably already know, Tom won. Mixed feelings, very mixed feelings, because Luke absolutely smashed the competition, killed it the whole time, and I mean, there's no excuses. There's no point in me talking about like what happened at the event or whatever. Wait till you see the TV show. Like, I'm so proud. I know Luke says this, but proud is just not the word. I don't know what it is. But proud is not the word of how I feel about Luke and Tom, obviously, but I just feel like the positioning of Luke does not represent the performance he put out there. Like his performance was a podium finish performance. He's fucking like the best of the best, and like everyone who counted him out like can go suck some fucking lemons, because you just don't have a fucking clue. And I know Luke's taking this as power for the next competitions and the next World's Strongest Man in sight. I'm just interested to see what people have got to say about him in the future. Like, wait till you see World's Strongest Man 2021 on TV. Like, so proud of both of them. Obviously, I was very emotional earlier. I still am very emotional. It's Father's Day. Always get emotional this time of year. I think obviously the competition definitely had something to do with it. After all was said and done, I was in a doorway crying. Like I say, mixed feelings, completely mixed feelings. Yeah. So, guys, I'm gonna end this video here because I'm gonna go and celebrate, and we're also gonna carry on filming the documentary. People keep asking me, does this mean that the documentary's done? Does it mean it's finished? It probably does mean it's coming to an end. We've probably got a few more months of filming, but it probably does mean that it's coming to an end. And, you know, that was another sad thing to talk about. And I think a lot of people probably think that we'll just fuck off now and get the film on Netflix and make bags and bags of money, which is not how it works, but and just say bye to the boys. But like, I mean, Luke and Tom are like two of my best friends. Like, I ain't going anywhere. I just messaged Kush like, I'm gonna find more excuses to come to your house. No, this is like our friendship. Like, this is definitely just the beginning. And I told the boys right at the start of the process, like, I'll be here for 4 or 5 years if I have to be. Like, it's when you guys win. And I think we all thought it was going to happen sooner rather than later, so it did. It just did. And yeah, so here we are. So yeah, it probably is coming to the end of the film in terms of the film's story arc. Like, it's probably just naturally going to have to. And yeah, next phase is to get the film edited, get it out. It's going to take obviously a long time, probably towards the end of the year at least. And once that's all done, I'm sure me and Luke and Tom will bash our heads together, and we'll probably have some more projects to work on in the future together. I know there's a lot we've already spoken about, and who knows how well the documentary goes. We don't know yet. Maybe there's going to be a number 2, maybe there's going to be a number 3. Maybe we just do this till the end of time, forever. What a roller coaster. And let me just end on this. And I'm turning this into me, and I have not won World's Strongest Man, but I'm going to turn this into myself for a second. That is why you always give it your best shot. If Cancun was a risk, but if I'd not have done it, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have filmed this. I wouldn't have got to experience this with my friends. I wouldn't have felt this feeling. And it's going out on a whim. If there's an opportunity, even if it's a very small one, 10%, 5% chance of you pulling it off, give it a go. When it matters, when it's important to you, you shouldn't even question it. You shouldn't do the maths. You should just realise if there's an opportunity and it is possible, you should give it a go. And I'm just so grateful that we pulled through with it. And that's a shout out to Luke for showing me there was a possibility. To Tom and Luke for encouraging me to do it and saying, yeah, I think it's a good idea. To everyone in the Scottish Highlands who also was like, yeah, do it, man. To Dan, to Loz and Liz, they don't even know that they were actually on the phone to Luke, who told us that that's a way of doing it. And then, more importantly on my side, thank you to Tash for looking after Jude for me and being the best mum ever. Thank you to Jude for putting up with his dad leaving for 3 weeks. Thank you to Eve and Bella for helping Tash with Jude. Thank you to Luke and Will, very importantly, for
also like not even questioning the idea of doing it and just going out there and like saying, yep, that's it. If this is the possibility, we're going to do it. Thank you to Mulligan Brothers, the business, for financing the whole thing. And again, like, I know it's down to me, Luke and Will, but like there's a team element there as well. And like the fact that the business is still running and we can finance this whole thing is fantastic. And again, not even questioning it, like it's not a money thing. Like if there's a possibility, we do it, even if it costs us an arm and a leg. Thank you, big, massive thank you, probably one of the biggest, to Mercy for sorting this whole thing out. I've not slept a lot at all. In fact, last night I only slept for like a couple hours. Mercy's probably slept less than me. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, if our team are willing to do that, you know, we're willing to do that. I will work as hard as I possibly can, and sometimes you get those team members who just follow and do that. Massive shout out to Neve. Neve, you've stepped it up crazy. Thank you so much. I mean, all the staff have. Erin's smashing it. So, Erin, well done. And then all the new guys on the team. Yusuf, well done. Darren, well done. Alex, well done. And we've got a new guy starting as well. I just appreciate that everyone, like me being out here was like 20 people's doings. Like I take it upon myself that it's me doing it, but there was 20 people involved helping carry me and helping me do this process. And I'm not stupid, like I know that's the case. So thank you. Appreciate it a lot. This has meant the absolute world for me. Like even if it doesn't become a part of the film, I don't know how it wouldn't be, but it didn't become part of the film, one of the best experiences of my life, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who was involved in that. Love you all. This is the start of the Stoltman legacy, and I'm so proud to just know the guys. Don't ever doubt Luke and Tom. Go. But yeah, one last massive thing is I think I'm a bit of an emotional wreck at the moment, especially with like the feeling that we're not at the end of the project, but obviously we now have like an ending, a part where we're like, okay, we need to be ending around here. And I'd be an emotional wreck if it wasn't for everyone back in Scotland who have like welcomed me and Will and Mulligan Brothers as a family, and I just want to say a huge thank you to them as well. It's like some sort of speech. Sinead and Kush, thank you so much, like welcome us in the family. Simon, you funny thank you. Harry, Sinead, Elid, Nikki, all the Stoltmans, Jodie, let's say Ben, Lewis, Lewis and Lewis, Wee George. I'm definitely going to forget someone, but like, I don't know, man. Thank you so much, because I feel like you can't get rid of us anyway. So, but I feel like you guys have like welcomed us in, and even if you haven't, we're not going nowhere. So, guys, go inspire some change. Peace and love. Let's go celebrate. Bye.